Hello out there, Grimmy here. Before I get started, I want to give a quick shout out to a couple of people who have taken it upon themselves to promote my channel, which is, something that really never crossed my mind. And I appreciate you doing it to actually go on a limb on that and recommend me to your friends and people that might actually retaliate for wasting your time. But I appreciate it very much, and I would like to sincerely thank Southern Belle 06 and In His Image. So, Jessica and Omar, thanks. That was really nice. As far as my topic today, what I've been giving a lot of thought to lately is I want to come up with an alternative to Alcoholics Anonymous. Fun little factoid about Grimmy X is that I am a alcoholic and a drug addict in recovery, and I've been in recovery for over 10 years. And guess what? It never gets easy. It never gets easy. I have to resist the urges every single day, and it's something that I'm going to be struggling with for the rest of my life. And so far, I've managed to be successful in it. And that's the thing is, I have some serious issues with the way AA conducts itself, and let's start with just the name right there, AA. I don't believe that it's necessary to be anonymous for recovery. Alcoholism is a disease. Addiction is a disease, and whether you want to quibble about whether it's genetic, and I personally do think it is genetic, or if you just want to say, okay, it's a behavioral disorder, either way, even if it's just a behavioral disorder, it's still a disease. And why do you have to be embarrassed? Why do you have to be ashamed to have a disease? That's just one aspect that I don't like. The other aspect that I don't really care for, and the things that I know from my own anecdotal evidence that has helps addicts fail within AA is the fact that you have to admit that you have no control over your life, and you have to surrender your life to a higher power. Now, if you have a good relationship with your higher power, whatever that is, God, Buddha, whatnot, that's great. But that can't be part of your sobriety. It can't. Me and managing my own sobriety, it's all about personal responsibility, everything. I was responsible when I was using. Every single time I used, I was responsible for it. I made that choice. I made that decision. And now that I'm not using and I'm maintaining my sobriety, that's a choice that I make every day too. And that's the thing is, if you're an addict, anything that can be used as an out is going to be used. Anything that takes the personal responsibility away from you and puts it on anything else, even if it's God, that's going to cause problems every single time. Because the main thing about an addict is it's all about the abdicating of your own personal responsibilities. So I have to be responsible for my sobriety at all times. I can't give it up to anybody. I can't even give it up to God. I have to be the one that makes that decision. I have to be the one that fights those demons every single day. So it can't be anybody else. It can't be. You cannot allow anyone, anything outside of yourself to make those final decisions and have that control. So, and it really hasn't, gotten further than idle musings, and probably won't. But I think there has to be something else. I think the AA model has served its course, and it needs to be replaced by something that stresses personal responsibility, that tries to take the stigma off of this. Because it's a problem that millions of people have. And my own personal anecdotal evidence, 75% of the people who are involved in AA have failed. And some of them have managed to get up again, and some of them haven't, and they've gone right back into that life that is so destructive to everyone. Another beef that I have with AA is this deal that you have to go back to everybody that you have damaged in your life, and you have to try and make amends. Well, if you've been using, especially as long as I have, you're going to have quite a long list, and frankly, you've probably done some things that are unforgivable. And I think if you go back to somebody that you have traumatized so much, and you say, well, because I'm in AA, I have to make amends for that awful thing that I did. I mean, you're just basically reopening up old wounds, and you could be doing more damage than you already have. So I need to find something that takes away the stigma, that stresses personal responsibility, and frankly, it's good if you can make amends. It's good if you can go back to people, but some people you're not going to be able to do that with, and some people you're not going to get redemption and forgiveness for, and you have to accept that and move on and not cause any more damage than you already have. So about the only, as far as I've gotten so far, is I want to have it to have a nice name, something like Alcoholics Unchained International, and that's as far as I've gotten with it. And I don't know, I just thought I would throw this out into the YouTube world and see if anybody has any thoughts on this. And that's about all I've got today, and I'm getting close to my limit here, so I'm going to go ahead and take off.